Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 237 of the Level Up program and day number 77 of the Brown Belt. If you're new to the program here, this is all about my learning how to shoot the dice at the craps table, get my daily practice in, and practice a trend-based betting system. We're going to be continuing on, actually restarting the $1 Million Challenge today. Last week was kind of a rough week for me. But before we get going, we'll talk about that. We got Phil in the chat. We got Kevin from Crooked River Craps, Roger from OMC Craps, and we got SJ, Rick S, and Coach Joe. So, I did not do any shows last week. Monday, my girlfriend, we got rushed to the hospital. Diabetes response. She had 3 days in a row where she was over 500 on her blood sugar, which caused a bunch of problems. When we brought her in, they found out she had a pseudotumor cerebri, which is a blockage of the drainage tubes in the brain. So anyway, we get rushed around to Milwaukee and spent 3 days down there. We came back on Wednesday night. Morning, Mike. So it's been pretty tough going right now. We're trying to battle through this stuff. Right now, she is essentially blind. Hopefully the sight will come back eventually. But anyhow, we're battling through this. And I'll talk more about it as we get going. But let's get started here on Crapsee, guys. We're going to start off with a $10 pass line bet. We got 3 people in Crapsee. We've got 8 people watching YouTube right now. We're going to go with a 5-4-5-4 hardware set to start off with. I have probably, I don't know, about 10 minutes worth of practice in the last week. So starting off a little bit colder. Kevin's asking if she is home. She is home right now. Not much they can do right now until we can get the blood sugar stuff under control. She will, she's going to need a pretty serious surgery coming up soon. So, let's get started here, guys. All bets set. Can focus on keeping the arms straight today. Dice are up tight against the table. Focus on the landing zone. And we got a 5-3-8, easy 8. So 8 came easy. Let's get KPI roll tracker engaged. And we're going to go with a 128 across bet level here today. We're going to do kind of a regression play, kind of what the Hawaii crap shooters people do. So we got $20 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10, 24 and a 6. Go $15 in pass line odds. Make sure you press that button, everyone. And all that's it. Dice cross. We got a 4, 6, 10. It's Waylon's best friend weighing it in. Daddy Joe. So that's going to allow us to bring that 4 and 10 down to $10 each. Remember, this is a $5 table on Crapsee. I play it as if it's a $10 table, which is what my local is at. And remember, we're starting off with a $300 bankroll here. And our goal is to make $70 today. Again, we're starting this $1 million challenge over again. And sticking with the hard way set. I do appreciate all the prayers and support that you guys have given out. I split a little bit when they left my fingers. And we got another 4, 6, 10, Waylon's best friend weighing it in. Big Ben this time. And this time we're going to bring down that 5 and 9 down to $10 each. So we're just regressing 1 unit at a time. Next one will be the 6 and 8. And then we're going to see where we're at. And we'll see, hopefully we'll be at that, that free roll area. Good morning, Brian, Crapping Camper. Make sure you guys check out his channel. I do appreciate the support, guys. I'm a semi-private person. Good morning, JR. So I don't really share a lot what's going on, but this is a major event going on. So and we'll hopefully know more in about a month or two. Hopefully the eyesight comes back. The surgery she needs to have is a release of the fluid in her brain. They'll be putting a shunt in. Days out. We have a 6.5 Minmo Yo. That's Chiro coming to us from above. And that shunt should hopefully release a lot of that fluid that's storing up there, and hopefully the eyesight will come back then. We don't know for sure yet. So it makes things tough around here. And that's not going to do anything for our bets right now. So we'll go all bets set, press that button, please. Kevin went live this morning with Crooked River Craps. If you haven't checked it out, go back and check out his show. He does some really good practices. He's doing a lot of different things, different types of challenges, different types of pressing. Great show. Make sure you check it out. And we got a 3-2-5. That's a Justice 5. So that's going to bring us to $71 brought back. Let's bring everything down to 64 across bet level. So that way we have $62 on the table because of that pass line, $71 brought back. So we are in the profit so far. Good morning, Joseph Ramos. Good morning, Ernell. I do appreciate everybody showing up on a Monday morning here. Arnell was in Chicago or Joliet this last weekend, if you guys haven't seen, and him and the team down there made a tremendous win. So like there's a couple people in a row that got the 4 or 5 point fire bet. A couple people got the ATS. They sounds like they all profited pretty well. So make sure you check that out. We earned the profit $71, guys. That is our profit for the day. So actually, I need to make $9 more in order to get to the profit for the day. So let's go all bets set here. And days out. $10 more because that $10 pass line bet is the contract bet. And we have a 2-2 hard 4 Ian double deuce. So like I said, that's, good morning, Bam. Everything here, that goes on in my personal life here is something that I share some of, but not a lot of. Very tough situation we're going through right now. Hopefully we get through everything here all right. We're at $89 profit now, so let's bring our bets down. We have $10 on that pass line, so that puts us at 79. So that gives us about $10 to play around with. Let's see if we can hit this point, and then we'll see where we're at, see if we can go up a little more on different things. So far, we've thrown 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of our 6 rolls have been a field number. Let's do this one. So let's go $10 on that field. See if we can start picking up some of these other numbers here. We got 5 people in Crapsee. We are up to 15 people on YouTube. And I'll bet set. Good morning, Dusted One. Dice kind of rolled off to the side, and we got that 3, 4, 7. Ouch. Means my hand is slightly twisted or tilted to the right when I release those dice. That is a double pitch of the dice. So we are at $69 for the day. Remember, our main goal is $70. That is close enough. So we are going to try to get an extra $40, an extra $70 here. So we met our first goal. Let's see if we can get up to a $440 bankroll. And we're just going to start pounding away on this $1 million challenge. I know we're supposed to be doing one day at a time here. If I do make profit, I usually try to just keep on rolling for you guys so you guys can make profit as well. And let's go all bets set here, $10 on the pass line. And we have a 4-1-5. That's a horse and buggy, so 5 will be our point. I hope that everybody had a good Thanksgiving this last Thursday, and a good holiday weekend with Black Friday and everything. I actually did get to go out and go hunting for a few days. I was not successful, but my son, my older son, opening day of deer hunting, got a nice 8-point buck. And then that was with the gun. And then on Friday, he went out with his bow. During gun season, he went out with his bow and shot a huge 7-point buck. So that one's, he's going to get mounted in that. We're going to go with that 128 across bet level again. So that's going to be $15 in pass line odds. We're going 20 up. We're going to go $10 in pass line odds. 20 on the 4, 9 and 10, 24 on that 6 and 8. And all bets set. 5-4-5-4. And we got that double pitch, 3-4-7. So it's dropping in just a touch, a little too short on that landing zone. This landing zone was right here, and I want to get it a little bit closer to hopefully eliminate that double pitch. again, when I throw the dice, my table is a semi-bouncy table. But when I throw the dice here, I try to get as close as I can to the back row wall because my energy level on my dice is very minimal. Very minimal. So $10 pass line to bet again. And this actually brought us down into the negative here. We're down $59 for the day. So I should have called her quits when I had a chance, which is what most people should do, or at least take a break on this session if I was in a real casino. So 5 people in Crapsee, make sure you press that I am ready button here so we're not waiting too long. And all bets set. Face out. I did have when I was doing my shows prior to last week, Waylon announced that I only give like about 5 seconds in between bets. And that's because you're listening to it on YouTube and placing the bets according to my voice. Make sure that you guys are placing bets according to what Crapsee is showing you. Remember, Crapsee is real time, and the YouTube is at a delay behind Crapsee. Usually it's somewhere around the 10-second mark. Dustin One says Wisconsin is home of the corn-fed venison and women. And potato-fed men. Come on now. That's funny. It's very true though. But dice out. And we got 3-2 Justice 5. So 5 will be our point once again. And again, we're going to stick with the same setup here. We're going to go with that 128 across bet level, which is 4 units on each of the numbers except for the 5, and then we'll pick up $10 in pass line odds. So it puts us at exactly $128 on the table. Okay, we're going to stick with that 5-4-5-4. And let's go all bet set. So the way I'm going to try different strategies here. If you watched John's Coffee and Crap show last week, which I did have a chance, he was all about how can I get out of the roll as fast as possible. So he can, and this week he's be talking about that second stage. But this is one of the strategies that he was talking about on the show last week as well. How do you get out of the roll as fast as possible? If you can get out of the roll and get into either break even or profit within 2 to 3 rolls of the dice, more than likely you'll be successful on an average or a consistent basis. Dice landed, and I don't know if you guys saw, they landed right here. They were super, super tight, and they kiss and split apart. And this is what happens when they do that. Another double pitch, 5-2-7. So that was a big time sting. Another point roll and then 7 out. That is a 0.7 out, pardon me. So that one was almost, because the throw was almost too good, meaning that they were super tight together there. If you guys need rebuys, make sure you send them through. Good morning, Jen. So I'm going to go one more time here, $10 pass line, but we are going to get this back here. I can tell you it will not be a 0.7 out all the time here. $10 on a pass line bet. Press that button, please. Bet set. And again, I've changed the way I'm setting up a little bit, so I'm a little trying to work on this a little bit, trying to keep that arm super straight, trying to minimize any differences that I might have. A 4-3-7 on a come out. So this is a pass line winner. So consistent double pitching of the dice today. So if you're double pitching a lot, that hardware set is not your friend. I'm going to go give it one more chance here, and if we get another double pitch, we'll probably switch over to all 7 set. Again, $10 pass line bet, and all bet set. The mix will just slightly. We have a 4-2-6. It's a 2x4. 6 will be our point. That's the first time we've thrown a 6 as a point, and the first time today for that matter. Again, we're going to go with that 128 across bet level. So we actually have $124 on the table. $15 pass line bet. I'm sorry, I don't have enough chips to do that. So we're going to go with 123 on the table, and we'll work our way up. So we end up with the $5 pass line odds. So all bet set. Let's see if we can get her to go now. Get back into profit, or at least make some of that money back. This is one of the bad things about having such a low bankroll. But it is what we're starting off with, $300. And we have a 2-4-6, so we hit that point, we buckshotted it. Cannot say that we're not throwing consistent numbers today. We are definitely hitting pockets of numbers, repeat numbers, if you will. So again, we're going to stick with that $10 pass line bet. All of our box numbers are turned off. And we're going to stick with that $10 pass line bet. Let's go all bet set. Press that button, please. Yeah, I'm going to try to do this without doing any kind of rebuys going forward here. So we're going to have to make this work. And we got all bet set. Dice out. $639. It's a center field 9. If you guys see the dice, remember this is a semi-bouncy table. My dice are going down, they're dying, and that last one, I think the right dice it kind of slid in, so that was kind of neat. We're going to take that $20 off that 9. We're going to make the 6 look like 24. And we are going to go with $10 on that pass line odds. Again, sticking with the hardware set. If we can hit the landing zone that I'm hoping for, then we should be good. And let's go all bets set here. Press that button, please. Dice out. And we got a 639. We puck shotted the point again. So definitely hitting one number, repeating that number. So that is the 2-point fire bet. Let's see if we can pick up another point. And then what we're going to do is when we come back out here, we're going to bring that 4 and 10 down to $10 each. And we'll bring that 5 and whatever 9 down to $10 each also. So we have some regression, some liability taken off the table. We're going to go again with that $10 pass line bet. We got 6 people now in Crapsee, 17 people watching on YouTube. We've got 6 likes. If you're just joining in, guys, if you go back to the beginning of the show, a little bit tough for me to talk about, but I'll kind of explain a little bit about what was going on with me last weekend with the family. Give you a reason why I was not doing any lives last week. I did watch a lot of the other people's shows. I had plenty of time to do that. Sitting in a hospital chair, sleeping at night in a hospital that actually did not allow overnight visitors. I actually hid myself, if that's even possible, for 2 nights in a row. But watched a lot of the people's shows. I did not get a chance to watch the Craps Chat last night. Dice out. And we got a 5-3-8. 8 came easy, so 8 will be our new point. 5-3, not a 3-5. Chris from Sideshow Gamble is back. He did a live video the other night. Good morning, John. Thank you, John. So we're gonna pull, let's do this one. So let's go $15 in pass line odds. We're gonna go $10 on the 10, $10 on a 4, $10 on that 5, and 10 on a 9. So we've already regressed twice. Again, if you guys did not see John's shows last week, he talks about this getting out of the shooter, getting out of the roll as fast as you can. And this is one of the methods that he had used. And we're going to kind of go through a lot of those throughout the week here. I've been using these styles a lot in the past, but we're going to really re-emphasize this. And then once we get all that roll, again, we're doing $1 Million Challenge. So we get all this roll, we're pretty close to what we need to do as far as profit-wise. Let's go up that set. And then we'll be working in the future on how to get up on the roll. In other words, how do we make a bigger profit? So dice out. Yeah, we got a 3-3 hard 6, the double degen. So they say the biggest part of what went on with her was the insulin levels that actually shocked the system. The pseudotumor cerebri is actually something that's going to need some major surgery in about 2 months. We're going to bring our 6, or we're going to take the pass line odds off. We're going to bring our 6 down to 18. No, we're going to bring it down to 12. And now we're going to start building up here and hope we get some of that profit back that we have lost. $79 brought back to the rack. We have 62 in the table, and also we're going to profit $17 here. Again, 5-4-5 for him. Yeah, diabetes is not something to screw around with. It really messes up your body a lot. Again, eyesight is gone. Her hearing has been diminished. And she constantly looks like she's in a state of confusion. So everything needs to be interpreted and everything. It's just real tough, real tough. Dice out. And we had a 6-3-9, center field 9. So that is going to, we're going to bring that 9 and 5 up to $15 each. So we're at that 3-unit level now. See what the hard way set. And we're down $94 for the day here. We made quite a bit of it back that we had lost. So all bets set. Dice out. A little bit long on that throw, but we got 3-2-5, Justice 5. So I hit almost the base of the wall when they came down. John was talking about his chopper toss and how he's gotten some critiquing from Gargoyle. And one of the things John was recommended to do, and this is something I try to do on a consistent basis, is to get that dice to land closer to that back wall. And that's what I try to do. I try to land my dice within 2-3 inches of that back wall most of the time. And that was a 5, so we're going to bring that 5 up to $25. 114 brought back to rack, 82 in a table right now. And to reduce the energy levels of his throw, and that's also something that I really try to improve upon as well. Again, with this semi-bouncy table, I've had a couple people here that have actually witnessed it, and to be able to get the dice to die fast on a bouncy table or semi-bouncy table is a very difficult thing to do. Dice it. Lower the height of the trajectory is one of the things you can do. And we got a 156. That would be the KitchenAid mixer. Again, the thing I'm working on today is keeping that arm straight. I'm trying to minimize any differences that I can do in the throw. Thank you, Arnell. Thank you, Bam. I'm trying to minimize anything that was going on that could go on here. We're going to go to $18 on that 6. So now we're just starting to get into the trend betting here. 128 brought back to rack, 88 on the table. Again, if I can get up to the 370 mark, I will be turning the bets off here. We got all bets set, 5454 hardware set. There's all. And we had a 4-4 hard 8 square pair. So that is our point. We hit the point. Unfortunately, we do not have any odds on that, but that's all right. Still $10 brought back to the rack, $10 back closer to our goal. Again, we're going to stick with that $10 pass line bet. And this is where we start trend betting, or we start pressing the numbers that are being hit. So let's go all bet set here. Guys, make sure you press that button. I know I'm cutting some people off here, but I want to try to keep some sort of rhythm going here. Face out. And we got a 415 as a horse and buggy. So we've thrown a bunch of 3-2s. This is, I think, the second 4-1 that we've thrown today. So 5 is definitely a hot number. So we're going to go $15 pass line odds. We're going to take that $25 off the 5. We're going to make the 8 look like 18. So we're at the 3 units on the inside bet on the insides. And we are at the $10 on the 4 and 10 currently. I have $138 brought back to the rack. We have 96 on the table currently. And all bets set. Dice are not comfortable. Let's regrip them. There we go. And they both, it's almost like a pushed it down. They both landed in the corner. They died in the corner. 5-1 mixer. KitchenAid mixer. So we're able to bring this 6 up to $30 now. So the 5 and 6 are getting pressed up nicely. Even though the 5 is a point, we got $15 in odds on there with only a $10 pass line bet. $159 brought back, 108 on the table. And we got all bets set. They split apart again. We got lucky. We have a 6-5 mid-mo yo. Chiro coming to us from above. So it's 17 degrees out in Wisconsin here this morning. Brought the kids to school. Had our first measurable snowfall yesterday. Got probably about 4 inches of snow on the ground yesterday. So I was out blowing snow last night with the snow blower. I'm glad I did that because I woke up this morning and everything was frozen tough, frozen solid. So I went out, had to start the car a little bit earlier for bringing the kids to school to warm it up a little bit. So it actually did work. So all bets set here. Days out. And we got a 617. So that is an input and export of the dice. So we got a little bit of length to that roll. That's going to hurt us a little bit. We were making some recovery. That's going to bring us back down a little bit. We're almost back up to $300, or 293 is what we were at before that last year. So now we're back down to 185 for our bankroll. We're going to go another shooter here, $10 pass line bet. And again, we're sticking with the same regression strategy today. Tomorrow I'll probably pick a slightly different one. So JR City played in northern Nevada. It snowed about 30 minutes east of us, all the way, but haven't seen nothing. 19 degrees in Idaho. So $10 pass line bet, all bets set, days out. Made $72 on that last shooter. Here we go. And we have a 4-4 hard 8 square pair. That is a primary hit front face. So 8 will be our point. And we're going to go with that 124 across. Actually, it's 114. We're going to put $10 in pass line odds. So it brings it to 124. We'll go another 5. Another one, 15 on pass line odds. So 129 on the table. Again, first hit will regress that 4 and 10. Second hit will regress the 5 and 9. Third hit will go with the 6 and 8. Good morning, Jeff. I appreciate it, Jeff. So all bets set. Days out. $617. Ouch. So not our day today. We had one good roll so far. That's gonna take my bankroll down quite a bit. So we're gonna have to be creative here to get it back up. Of all the people playing right now, I am in, I'm in second from last place. I was in last place the whole time, most of the time, but I'm second and last place now. Somebody else is gonna have that distinct honor. Good morning, Buckeye. Joe Millionaire is not happening right now. We're gonna go again, $10 pass line bet, and that's gonna leave us enough for 44 inside. So we're gonna have to trend bet that up. So let's go $10 pass line bet. Challenge was going well, and then I had some issues going on here where I was not rolling well about 2 weeks ago. So we started the challenge over today. We're starting over with the $300 bankroll, and we're down to our last $56 right now. I did make gold today. My bad thing was, and I made gold actually off that first shooter. But the bad thing is that I did not pull the table of money off. I was going to go for a second day's worth. And that was my mistake. Dice out. Dice landed almost on top of each other. They split apart. 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So we are going to have enough 44 inside and $10 of pass line odds here. And we're just going to start pressing here. We're going to start trend betting, if you will, and start pressing those numbers up as much as we can, get some of that money back. And then we will have to be cautious of or consider bringing some money back to the rack so we can build up the bankroll just a little bit here. Again, we're 42 minutes into the live stream here today. 8 people on Crapsee, 16 people watching, 8 likes. And all bets set. Dice out. We have a 2-1-3 Alfredo sauce, the ace deuce. Again, sticking with the hardware set. That does nothing for our bets. So we got all bets set here. Dice out. 4-4 heart 8 primary front face. That is the square pair. So let's bring that 8 up to $18. Actually, let's go right up to $30 on that 8. We're gonna get aggressive here, see if we can get pull this off a little bit. So 5-4, 5-4, 8 people Crapsee, and all bets set. Dice out. 6-5 Minmo Yo. That is Chiro. He's representing quite a bit today. Out of 32 rolls, he's showed 3 times, which is, I think, more than what statistics should show. So again, we're going to stick with what we got on the table as far as bets are concerned. So 5-4-5-4, and all bets set. Face out. 415, horse and buggy. That's perfect. So that will be finally one that pays out for us again here. 415. That's going to allow us to go to $25 on that 5. We're going to drop in $1 to get there. Actually, we can only go to $20 because of our bankroll. So let's go to $20 on that 5. Five, 4, 5, 4. And all bets set. Face out. 516 mixer again. KitchenAid mixer. So dice are going down. They're dying. They're bouncing and dying like almost immediately. Not a lot of roll around. So that's a really good thing for me to see. That is our point. So we're going to stick with that $10 pass line bet. And let's call that all bet set here. That's out. $437 on a come out. So that is a pass line winner. A natural. Good time for that to come out. $60 brought back to the rack. We have 70 on the table currently. Only $10 of that is working on the pass line right now. This is shooter number 6 for the day. We had 3 poor ones, 2 average ones, and 1 good one so far. All bets set. Dice out. Another 7, 617 this time. That is implosion, explosion of the dice. And that is the 7 I do not want to see. So that means I'm getting off axis, and that is not my norm. My norm is usually 1 dice off axis, which I'm totally fine with. Again, that was a $10 pass line winner. We're sticking with $10 on the pass line. We are now $70 brought back to the rack, 70 on the table. So we're at that break-even point either way, no matter how you look at it. So press that I am ready button, please. And all bets set. Dice out. Ooh, really short on that landing zone. That right dice stuck it. Did not go any further, but we got a 4-2-6, 2 with 4. 6 will be our point. So we were back on that 6. 6 was the last point we had, but we were throwing 5-1 mixers for that. So 4-2, again, we're going to go with, let's go $10 pass line odds here. $70 brought back, 80 on the table. And we're going to go all bet set. That's out. Ooh, really long, and the throw guys got lucky. I hit the back wall actually before it came down. 4-5-9. That would be the Big Mac, the hard 9. So it's appropriate. It's the first hard 9 we've thrown all day. Jeff just checked in just a few minutes ago here. So we're gonna go to $15 on that 9. Let's do this. Let's bring our bets down. Let's go to that 64 across bet level so that we will be in a profit no matter what on the shooter. Now we're just going to shoot and press to the moon as we go forward here. We have $140 in the bankroll if I was to take everything off right now. So we're almost at halfway back point, if you will. Dice out. Let's see if we can at least get back to break even today. Dice out. A little short on that landing zone. 2-2 hard 4, the Ian double deuce. A little short and a little bit to the left on that landing zone. So we're going to press that 4 up to 15. We'll collect a little, press a little. Let's take a look the hard way. The hard 9, says Jeff. And I'll bet set. Dice out. Dice did cross right at the end. We have another 4, 314, a Big Joe from Crapsee Master Journey. That is the first time I was able to say that today. 314, or as Jeff would go, Big Joe from Wisconsin. So we're going to go to $25 on that 4. Again, a little bit of collect and press will make that a buy bet. 129 brought back to the rack, 77 on the table. If I took everything off, my total bankroll would be at 185, so we're still down $115 for the day. And all bets set. Guys out. 538. 8 came easy. So yesterday I did a little bit of I recorded 3 shorts. I'm continuing on with the how to play craps series for my shorts. This is for YouTube, but also I have stuff on TikTok. My older son had said a while back, Dad, you should make some videos on how to play craps. The video of, or the actual breaking it down. So, you know, pass line, don't pass line, come bets, field bets, odds, and then we'll get into box numbers and all that type of stuff. So just the basics. So that was an 8. We're going to press that 8 up to $18. So that the shorts that I'm putting out are pretty basic stuff that majority of you guys that are watching here know about that. So the hard 9 Buckeye Slim was a term given to Jeff, I believe, by Frank, one of the people that watches his show, and he calls it the hard 9. So I think he has the hard 5 as well. I'm not sure about that, but hard 9. Dice out. We got OMC craps, all the dots and all the spots, midnight. So if you are playing at ATS, that will help you out towards that. Nobody is playing ATS, so nothing's marking off on there. So we only need that 10 and 11 for the ATS, for the tall at least. For the small, we need the 2, 3, and 5. And all bets set here. Base out. One, 6, 7. So that's going to be the end, I think, of the rolling here, guys. We came up short today. We have enough to continue on tomorrow, though. Let's see where we're at. So we're gonna have $116. We made $60 profit off that last shooter, by the way. But we have $116 tomorrow to continue on with the challenge. Let's go through our statistics for the day. We ended up with 6 shooters, I'm sorry. 2 of them were decent shooters. 1 was average, 3 of them were poor. We had an SOR today of 7.2, SRR of 4.8. Our box numbers, inside numbers were expected. 4s and 10s are low today. Come out 7s are high. Horns and fields are low. Hardways a little bit high. And we're slightly on a light side play today. Going over and looking at our brown belt statistics, and this is through the end of about a week ago, the last time I did do a live stream. Oops, this is the wrong screen here, guys. I apologize. This is about, like I said, to the end of about a week or so ago. What we had at that time, 2,679 throws in. We had an SOR of a 10.03 and an SRR of a 7.39. So those numbers are not looking the worst. It's stuff that we are going to get going on that. So damn it, it was perfect roll until that moment. I agree with that, Buckeye. But that is what it is. It is what it is. But anyway, guys, I will be back tomorrow morning, my normal time, and I hope that everybody has a great day. John should be going live with his daily paycheck in about 7 minutes. But my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Guys, have a great day, and I will see you guys back tomorrow. Appreciate it.